Here it is, the middle of October in sunny Southern California, and it's a great time to be boating. I say that because the weather is nice, the water is calm, and the boats are ready to be sold. Today we're showcasing this 2003 Sea Ray 260 Sundancer here at South Mountain Yachts. She's very well powered with a Mercruiser 350 mag engine and a Bravo 3 outdrive. She's got some great features. Windlass with foredeck control. We've got a bimini there with side curtains to extend the season. And then down below, she'll sleep 4 in comfort, 5 if you want to get a little cozy. The boat is neat and clean, just buffed and waxed, ready to go. She doesn't have a trailer, but you can easily get one, throw her on, load her up, and take her just about anywhere. So come with me for a quick walkthrough tour on C-29 here at South Mountain Yachts. Starting off, forward, starboard on C-29, this 260 Sea Ray Sundancer, offered by South Mountain Yachts. We see she's just been buffed and waxed, ready for the new owner. From here, note that large, oversized foredeck with non-skid aggressive decking on there so you can easily access the bow with a high degree of safety. Now you can also have a large sun pad made. That would be an LLI feature, so you could lay out here. Now as we circle around, notice Sea Ray has 3 cleats per side. We also have that stainless steel forward-facing horn, not plastic. This vessel has a nice plow anchor. And a great feature is the windlass on this size boat, which can be operated from both the deck and the helm. Coming down along the port side, we see we've got the stainless steel port lights and this tailored curved windshield, which is tinted, gives it that sleek, sexy look. Let's not forget our Sea Ray badge right there. And then coming down along the side, we see our fuel fill right here, in-deck rod holders. Here at the transom, we see we have our extended beach platform with our 4-step boarding ladder, which is well concealed under that hatch. Let's step aboard. Once aboard, we see we have a ski tow eye down below, rod holders here, and there's also trunk storage. In there we have a wash down, and we stow our fenders and power cord. We enter the cockpit through this offset starboard door, and this gives us an overview of the interior. Immediately to the left, upon entering the vessel, we see we've got a transom bench seat that actually collapses up against the bulkhead to increase space if you want to fish for the day. We've got a removable cocktail table and our sun pad seating right here. Now that seat actually opens up and lays flat for a good size pad. Moving forward, we see we have our companion chaise seating right there. It's an LLI feature. Ladies like to lay in either direction and enjoy the ride. This gives us a view forward on the vessel. Bow access is nice and easy. Close the door, climb the molded steps, through the windshield, and out you go. Continuing around, we see we've got our helm station right here. We've got a very well padded captain's bucket seat, swivels 300 degrees. so you can circle around and join the conversation in the cockpit. Here at the helm, we have our C-Ray tilt steering with the logo on it. Down below, our VHF radio, windlass controls right there. And then in the mid-level, we've got our ignition, stereo, depth sounder, and feature buttons. And then up above, we have all of our operational gauges. And of course, let's not forget the compass. Yes, folks still use that, along with the Garmin EchoMap DV chart plotter. As we circle around, this gives us yet another view of the helm. This is really a nice compact vessel, easy to maneuver, great for weekends for a couple, maybe a couple with two little ones. Behind the helm seat, we've got this wet bar with the pressurized water and a sprayer, spray everybody off. And then down below, we have that storage area. Engine access is nice and easy. Just lift the hatch. You don't even have to move the table or the seat, and you can get into the engine space. Now there are side Macrolon windows and forward windows for this vessel, which increases the year-round capability use of the vessel. That's year-round here in Southern California. Anyways, moving along, we enter the cabin through this centerline sliding door, down a few steps. This gives us an overview of the interior of the cabin. Immediately to our left, we see we have our 12 volt and 120 volt power panel and our newer Fusion stereo right up above. Down along the side, we see we've got our galley. It's formed in fiberglass. Up above, we have a shelf, storage. We've got our microwave. Our countertop there has a single burner alcohol electric stove, and our basin with pressurized hot and cold water. Below, we've got our refrigerator and a storage cabinet also. In front of us, we see we have our main salon area. We've got the wood grain table. The table lowers, rests on those side supports, and this fills in for a sleeping area. The space is large enough to seat 4 or 5 folks in comfort, and for sleeping, it's over 6.5 feet long from fore to aft. If you notice up above, we've got gunnel storage, nicely accented. We've got our mirrored anchor locker, storage on both sides. Our overhead hatch has a screen and a shade on it for both privacy, and open it up and you get some nice light. Now as we circle around, we have a little hanging locker right here. And then continuing aft, we have our fully lined fiberglass head right here. It is a wet head. We do have the vacuum flush system, which helps keep the boat odor free. And there is overboard discharge. Our shower is a pull-out shower wand, and as you can see, just easy to care for, easy to clean. Just great for a weekend vacation. And again, Sea Ray adds a nice little touch here. We've got our well-hidden trash. And then back to where we started, this gives us a view of the full beam, double wide, we're going to call it a mid cabin. Great place for 2 people to sleep. You can hear the lapping of the water up against the hull. Great way to fall asleep. Right there is the windows for the cockpit I mentioned earlier. Sea Ray has some very upscale touches. Our stainless steel port lights, our wood grain finish, textured upholstery, and she's fully lined with vinyl. C-29 is well powered, ready for the next owner. Viewer today, owner tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts.